So while all of us were excited for Lily's confirmed return, whether you know for the first time or you didn't think Lily was going to return, a lot of people were thinking about this specific character called Lily, right?
She got confirmed! Oh god! My freaking box fell.
But a lot of us forgot about the fact that this character who everyone thought was James Fairbanks is not actually returning. That is not him, guys. It's official that it's not him. Of course, as you can see on the screen right now, there's confirmation that almost Telltale is obviously kind of telling us that's not true, that it's not James Fairbanks from The Walking Dead Michonne. So if you didn't play The Walking Dead Michonne, he's one of the characters of Sam, who's probably a more familiar character if you played The Walking Dead Michonne. I played The Walking Dead Michonne, but I, to be honest, forgot about James Fairbanks, the Fairbanks family. Who is this character? Clearly, it's confirmed that it's not a returning character, right? Where's the more evidence for this? I actually want to shout out Lakers fan 2007, who actually told me this, more confirmation about the fact that James is an original character who appears in Telltale's games The Walking Dead Season 4. He is not to be confused with James Fairbanks from The Walking Dead Michonne. So, I just want to mention that it is not confirmed that the guy is actually called James. It's just, I don't know where that came from. Perhaps it was in the data mine files, and that's why a lot of people are like, oh, it's Jameson Fairbanks. But also, I think there's an updated version of the Walking Dead wiki, I'll put it up on the screen if I find it, that he's just called this guy as an original character in the first episode, in the second episode in Telltale Games The Walking Dead. So as you can see, we don't have a clear name. That means the files don't have a name for this guy. So any of the people that actually data mined and obviously leaked Lily's return have actually managed to find this guy, but they didn't find any name associated with this man. So a lot of people thought that was James Fairbanks because just, I guess, of the hair, etc. And the fact that his name is James and there's a guy called James as well that fairly looks similar to him. So as we can see, we don't know the actor. We can tell obviously he's a male. He's got black hair and his hair's kind of like down to the side. I personally thought that was, of course, Mitch, but just an updated version of him. I don't know why, but when I first saw the trailer, I was like, oh, that's just an updated graphical improvement of Mitch, the character we meet back in episode 1. So we don't know anything about this guy's prior life, but we do know that he will appear in Suffer the Children episode 2, which leaves me to say, who is the other returning character? Now, Telltale did mention there may be a returning character or two a long time ago in The Walking Dead. So clearly we're going to have some sort of returning character. Maybe not as big as Lily. Maybe a secondary character that was in either Season 1 or Season 2. Then, we have a long list of people. We can have Mike, we can have Arva, we can have Molly, we can have Jesus, Paul Monroe. We've got a lot of people that can return. Now, of course, Telltale, obviously, since then, they could have rewritten the whole story again or just kind of made little adjustments to the storyline, which would actually suggest that maybe there's only one returning character. However, if we are to go off the fact that they said they may be a returning character or two, then we might have to actually discuss who is the second returning character. So it depends. First of all, I just want to mention, who do you think this guy is and what do you think his role is? So I personally, one of the first things I mention is because maybe this guy has some sort of relationship with Lily. I'm not saying perhaps like a boyfriend. He clearly looks too young. What if he's like maybe Lily's son or something like that? I don't think so, because Lily never talked about a son or anything similar to that. But it would be very interesting if this is actually one of her actual family members that, they got separated a long time ago, because obviously back in Season 1, etc., it was just her and her dad, and that's all we really know is her dad, and I think her mum passed away at a very young age. So what if this somehow is actually linked within Lily's family, right? So of course, that being confirmed, tell me what you guys think about this character. There's no confirmation about his name. Of course, that was an earlier version of the actual Walking Dead wiki, and now we've got a more latest version of it, which is just called Guy, because we have no name. So who do you think he is? Do you think he has any sort of relationship to Lily, the returning character, in episode 2, or do you think he's just a random character? And perhaps we'll get to know more about him, because he looks very scared. So who do you think? Do you think that means we'll still have a returning character? Do you guys expect a big returning character? If there is a second returning character, do you guys expect a really big major character to return again, similar to Lily? So the only person that I can think of that would have such a big impact like Lily is, for example, Krista. Krista, of course, if you think about it, she stayed with Clementine longer than she stayed with Lee. A lot of people forget this, but Clementine and Lily have actually, you know, survived for about 18 months together, or 16 months, whereas Lee and Clementine only stayed together for 3 months before Lee dies. So Lily and Krista would be the biggest, you know, way to actually pull off the biggest returning characters. Of course, we have Lily being confirmed, but if they all decided to have a primary, more appreciated character, then it's got to be Krista or something like that. Or if they're gonna go for a secondary, less appreciated, less thought about character, like we have Jesus, we have Molly, we have Mike, we have Oliver. It all depends on the storyline. So of course, tell me what you guys think. We do have a lot of room for a lot of characters to return, but tell me what you guys think. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. Please go ahead and give me a subscription, a like, and comment if you actually found this video helpful or you learned anything new. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, because I'll reply to all the comments. And in a bit.